everybody take a deep breath because it's Friday. Welcome to another day of October. Day 4 of 31 days of English. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope you are happy because today is World Smile Day. Did you know that? So I want to see you all giving me your best smiles. I want to see your smiles go for miles. So today is World Smile Day, so there is no excuse for being sad or unhappy because we are all here today sharing our smiles together. So here we go then. Oh my goodness, it's day 4 already. We've made it all the way to day 4 of 31 days of English in October. Can you believe it? I have another 27 days to go. The big question is, will I make it all the way to the end of October? I don't know. I have no idea. So here we go. Friday is here. Of course, I'm sure many of you are feeling very excited because the weekend is just around the corner. But for some people, there is no weekend because I have to appear here again tomorrow because I'm here every day during October. And there you can see now on the screen all of the days, 31 days of live English during October 2019, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. UK time. And tomorrow I will be with you at 12 p.m. So it is always a different time on Saturday. Because Mr. Steve and myself, we always like to go into town to have our lunch. So Saturday, tomorrow, 12 p.m, midday, UK time. And then on Sunday, 2 p.m, UK time. And then back into the week, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m, UK time. I am with you every single day during October. And the reason why I'm doing this is something quite simple, really. I am celebrating my 13th year on YouTube making English lessons. Yes, it only seems like yesterday when I was first on YouTube teaching English. And did you know this? Do you know that I was the first Englishman to teach English on YouTube? In fact, there was only me and there was a lady who had very large... that's all I'm saying. And she used to teach English as well. Who remembers Hot for Words? So there was me and there was a lady who was very sexy called Hot for Words. And we were the first people on YouTube to teach English. So you had a choice between me and a semi-naked lady. Some things haven't changed here on YouTube. Have you noticed? So here we go again. It is Friday. What is it? It's the 4th of October, day 4 of 31 days of English in October. So let's have a look. I wonder who is on the live chat. Are you on the live chat at the moment? If it is your first time here, don't forget to say hello. Say, Mr. Duncan, it is my first time on the live chat and I might give you something special. Ooh. Talking of special things, who is first on the live chat today? Oh, hello to Andrew Malloy-Chikoff, who says hello again on this sunny Friday. Well, unfortunately, outside at the moment, look, there is a live view outside. It isn't sunny here, unfortunately. It is overcast. It is gloomy. It has been raining all morning, so it isn't a very cheerful day, even though it is World Smile Day. So I'm still smiling, even though the weather outside is a little bit grim. But here in the studio, everything is fun and exciting. So congratulations to Andrew. You are first on today's live chat. Congratulations to Andrew, you are first. Also to Alamgir. Hello Alamgir, nice to see you back here today. Alamgir says hi. Jurga is here as well. Hello Jurga, welcome to Friday's live English stream at 8 minutes past 2 o'clock. I am with you for 1 hour between Monday and Friday. Also, I am with you on Saturday and Sunday as well. Incredible. Connell is here. Hello, Connell. Nice to see you back here again. Alamgir says hello. Also, Pappy, watching in Honduras. Louis. Mr. Duncan, I like the melody. Do you mean the piece of music that I play at the start of the live stream? A lot of people seem to like this piece of music. The name of the music is Elevator. That's what it's called. And it is actually available on YouTube. So that piece of music is the music I play at the start of all of my live streams. And I'm glad to hear that you like listening to it. Very nice. Hello from Egypt as well. Hello to Mika. Hello, Mika, watching in Japan. Of course, Mika is one of the moderators on the live chat, so behave yourself if you are saying something, if you are writing on the live chat, keep it nice. We try to be friendly on this channel. Alexandra is here, Amrawadi, also Kim Hee-jung. Hello, Kim. I don't recognise your name. Is it your first time here on the live chat? Is it your first time? If so, please tell me. Can I say a big thank you to a couple of people right now? I received a couple of nice donations. Hello to Petros and also to Francois as well. So thank you very much for your lovely, kind donations that were sent to me through PayPal. Thank you very much. And if you want to send a donation, you are more than welcome to do so. Here is the address on the screen right now. If you want to make a donation to my PayPal account to help my work continue forever and ever because, well, first of all, I don't charge anything. So you don't have to pay for my lessons. I give my time completely free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. But of course, I give a lot of my time for free. So if you would like to make a donation to help my work continue, there it is on the screen. And thank you once again to Petros and also Francois for your lovely donations through PayPal. Now, the other day, if you remember the other day, I was in the kitchen. And by the way, I will be in the kitchen next Wednesday again. I did talk about words relating to food and also the feeling of needing food. For example, being hungry. And there is one word that I forgot to show you. So I'm going to show the word to you now. The word is parched. Parched. The word parched is very interesting. We often use the word parched when we want to express feeling thirsty. Parched. So if you feel thirsty, if you feel as if you need to drink some water, for example, we can say that you feel parched. Parched. So there is an interesting word used quite often in English, to feel parched, to feel thirsty. Also, we can use this to describe land or the ground when it is very dry. We can say that the land or the ground is parched. But a person can also say they feel parched when they are thirsty. So if you have thirst, you can say that you feel parched. I am so thirsty. I am parched. I hope that helps you. Hello to Mathurin. Hello, Mathurin. Watching. But where? Where are you watching? Alamgir says hello to everyone else. Silvio. Hello, Silvio. Is it your first time? Please let me know. Mika is also saying hello to everyone. What a friendly group of people. Have you noticed? A lot of the people here on my channel, when you are all talking together, you are so friendly. Just proving that not everyone in the world is mean and horrible. Some people are quite nice. In fact, I would go as far as to say that most people are nice. But unfortunately, nice things don't sell newspapers. Alexandra says, where is Mr. Duncan? I'm here. I'm on the screen right now. Can you see me? Patrick, hello, Mr. Duncan. How are you today? I am French, but I am now living in Thailand. Hello to Patrick. Patrick, originally from France, but now living in Thailand. Lewis is here. Hello, Lewis. Thank you once again for your lovely photographs that I showed yesterday. Nasir, hello, Mr. Duncan. How are you? I'm okay today. I had a nice sleep, even though... Can I share something with you? You know I love sharing these little moments of my life with you. Last night I had a terrible nightmare. I might tell you about it later, but I woke up feeling very upset, very emotional. That's the word I'm looking for. Emotional. I felt very emotional after waking up from my nightmare last night. I might tell you about it later. But it really did upset me. Hello, Rosa, who says, hello, Mr. Duncan, and everyone else. Silvio is here. I think I've already said hello to you. Belarusia. Hello, Belarusia. Can I first of all say something about yesterday? Now, yesterday I was talking about Dentist Day because Belarusia was actually celebrating Dentist Day yesterday because that's her job. Now, I don't want to seem as if I was being unkind to dentists, you see, because I was quite surprised that there was a Dentist Day. But I wasn't being unfair or cruel, but I was surprised that there is a Dentist Day because a lot of people don't like going to the dentist, including me. So I don't like going to the dentist. In fact, for the past 2 years, I have been going to the dentist on a regular basis. So I've been going to the dentist around every 4 or 5 months. However, this year, I've only been to the dentist one time. So I don't know why, but for some strange reason, suddenly I have become very nervous about going to the dentist. Very nervous indeed. I don't know why. So a lot of people don't really like going to the dentist. Now, I don't hate dentists. I think dentists are fantastic. They save so many smiles every day. Zusiska or Zusika. I might get your name right one day. Hi, Mr. Duncan. How do you do? I'm doing okay, thanks a lot. I'm not too bad. It's a pleasure to be here learning English every day with such a good teacher. Thank you very much. It's kind of you to say. Alamgir says if we have a smile, we might have to have Mr. Duncan Day as well. I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest. I don't think there will ever be a Mr. Duncan Day. I mean, why? Why would you have it? Why indeed? Palmyra says, Mr. Duncan, as always, you look very stylish. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. It's just something I threw on, just some clothing lying in my wardrobe. It's nothing special. Svetlana is here. Nice to see you again on Smiling Day. Yes, it is World Smile Day today. So I want to see everyone on the live chat smiling with your best, biggest smile. Go on, show us your teeth. It is my first time to be live with you, says Mongo. Hello, Mongo. I remember many years ago there was a TV show. In fact, it was made a long time ago. Originally, it was shown in the movies, in the cinemas. But it was a TV show called Flash Gordon. And it was made, I think, in the 1930s or 1940s, a long time ago. And there was a planet that they would always go to called Mongo. And that's what happened then, you see. My brain started working then. You made me think of something else. So hello to Mongo923. It is my first time to be live with you. Well, guess what? I am now going to give you a round of applause to say welcome. Welcome, Mongo. Where are you watching? I'm curious to find out where you are in the world. Here in Rome, it is an amazing sunny day. Hi, my best teacher, says Fardoso. Nice to see you here as well. Hello to Yuan. Oh, Yuan Zhao. Hello, Yuan Zhao, watching in China. A big ni hao to you. Now, of course, my YouTube channel started almost 13 years ago in China. I was actually living in China when I started my YouTube channel in 2006. So yes, I used to work and live in China. TS. Hello, TS. It is fascinating. It is a fascinating 8 p.m. for me because of you. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thanks a lot. I read something in the newspapers the other day that really did shock me. In fact, it was not in the newspaper because I don't buy newspapers anymore. It was actually on the internet. And this is a story that I saw on the internet and on television, but not in the newspaper because I don't buy newspapers anymore. I refuse to read the newspapers. So apparently the latest scare, and there are always new scares. When we say scare, we mean something that causes people to become afraid or worried. And the latest scare concerns this particular thing. It looks very innocent. It looks very harmless. So simple, and yet apparently this is the latest thing that is causing a big scare. Apparently some tea bags contain particles of plastic. So apparently that's the latest thing. During the manufacturing process, apparently lots of tiny particles of plastic are actually making their way into the tea bags. So I don't know how it's happening. I haven't discovered that, but apparently the latest thing that is contaminated with plastic apparently is tea bags. Is anything safe nowadays? Is anything safe to eat or drink? Maybe everything is bad for you. Maybe everything in the world is now bad for you. Who knows? Mr. Duncan, you are really good at hip-hop dancing. Thank you, Alamgir. I'm not sure about that. Even though during my teenage years I used to enjoy having a little dance to the music. Princess says hello from London. Oh, hello, Princess. Nice to see you here, watching in the capital of the UK. From London, in London. Voila says hello to Mr. Duncan. That's me, by the way. Hello to Vladislav. Hello, Mr. Duncan. What do you mean, plastic? What do you mean for the plastic? Thank you. Well, when I say plastic, it's things that are made from, well, most plastic is actually derived from oil. And nowadays, people are becoming more and more concerned about the use of plastic because many things now use plastic as a means of being contained, bottles, containers. So plastic has become a big issue in the world, and apparently they are finding very small particles, very small fragments of plastic all over the place. Hello to Anna. Hello, Anna. Also to Cursos. Hello, Cursos, watching in Brazil. We are now up to date with the live chat. Oh my goodness, I drink tea because it's supposed to be healthy. Now, can I first of all say that it isn't all tea. So it is only some tea. Apparently some tea bags contain tiny pieces of plastic. Now, I'm not actually sure even if they are harmful, because if they are in the tea bag, then that means they stay inside the tea bag. But apparently some people are worried about plastic being in all sorts of things. So organic tea bags, and that's actually what this is. So this particular tea bag is actually organic. And even on the box it says guaranteed no plastic. So you can actually buy safe tea bags, but we live in very strange times where many things apparently are considered dangerous or unsafe. Carlos, hello Mr. Duncan, from Chile in South America. I started to speak English with you. Thank you very much. You are welcome. It's very kind of you to say. Apparently today also it is World Animal Day. And if you are a regular viewer, you will know that I love animals very much. So I thought it would be nice to have a little clip, a video clip, just to show how much I love animals. So this is a short video filmed in my garden. And what you will see, you will actually see a lot of young, hungry animals as a way of celebrating World Animal Day. Yes, I know what you're going to say. You are going to say, Mr. Duncan, they're so cute. And I would agree with you. I hope you enjoyed that. Something that I filmed in my garden last year. Some animals feeding in one particular area. And there were all sorts of animals. Did you see the mouse? There was also a robin, one of my favourite birds. There was also a vole, which looks very similar to a mouse, except it has a very long nose and a short tail. Hello to the live chat. Thank you for joining me today on this Friday as we is it really 4 days? Wow, I can't believe it. So 4 days into 31 days of learning English. Alexandra, Mr. Duncan, you really work very hard to have such a nice garden. Congratulations. You deserve your own applause. Thank you very much. It would appear that I've really stirred up a discussion about plastic. I have heard about plastic rice and also eggs, but I have not seen it yet. So are you saying that there is plastic inside eggs? I haven't heard of that one, I must be honest. Louis Mendez says, well, Mr. Duncan, I have to tell my wife about the tea bags. Fortunately, I don't drink tea. So Louis doesn't drink tea. However, his wife does. So I will have to tell my wife, not say my wife. I will have to tell my wife. So if you tell something, it means you pass information on to someone else. So you tell them about it. You tell them something. You give them some information or something that you feel that they need to know. Hello to Palmyra. I do not know how to call someone in my native. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you mean your native language? Nice video, Mr. Duncan. Did you film it? Yes, I did. I do all of the filming. So everything you see on my YouTube channel was created by myself. I don't have any help from anyone else. I do everything 100% by myself. Some people think that there are lots of people behind the scenes helping me. There isn't. There's no one, just me. I love to learn in this cute way. Excellent teacher. Thank you, Guadalupe. It's very kind of you to say. The magpie is very greedy. Well, they are. I must be honest. One of my least favourite birds is the magpie. For many reasons, they are quite greedy. And also magpies have a horrible habit. They will often raid the nest of some small chicks. So there might be some chicks or some eggs in a nest, and the magpie will often raid the nest. So they will take the eggs or they will eat the chicks. So, yes, one of my least favourite birds is the magpie. Hello also to Caesar. Hello, Caesar. Where is Mr. Lomax? I miss him very much. Well, Mr. Lomax is still alive and well. He's not here, though, at the moment. I would love to have him here. Maybe next week he might make a surprise appearance. Who knows? Ooh. Don't forget, I'm back tomorrow and also on Sunday as well. 12 p.m. tomorrow and Sunday 2 p.m. Hello to Corrie. I think the music is very poetic. So the animals eating and also the beautiful music is very poetic. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Here are 2 words that I'm going to show you now on the screen. And they are spilt and split. You will notice that they look very similar in appearance. However, they are completely different when it comes to their definition. So you have, first of all, spilt, split. I will say it again. Spilt, split. So first of all, the word spilt is actually the past tense of spill. So if you spill something, maybe you spill some water, or maybe you spill some milk. You spill. The past tense is spilt. So you spilt your milk. You spilt your water. And then we have split. You can see that there is a slight difference, only a slight difference between these two words. So the word split means to cut in half, to divide something exactly. So you split something. You might have £50 and you want to share it with your friend. So you will split the money. You split. You divide it 50-50. So each person will get £25. So spilt is the past tense of spill. And split is the action of dividing something. You divide something. You split something. You open up something. You split it. Split. Hello to Palmyra. Split is a very ancient and stunning city in Croatia. Ah, yes, I have heard of it. Yes, you're right. Split. It's a very unusual name for a place. Hello, Anna. Don't cry over spilt milk. Ah, I like that one. That is a very good proverb. In fact, the proverb itself means don't regret something or don't get upset over something that has already happened. So if something has occurred, if something has happened, and maybe there is nothing you can do about it, maybe you can't change it, maybe the thing that has happened cannot be altered, we might say there is no use crying over spilled milk. Very good. I like that one. Guadeloupe. When people have deep meditation, they will feed themselves from the universe. Well, some people do go into meditation quite deeply, so they have a lot of beliefs that surround the action of meditating. Silvio, hello, I'm Silvio from Argentina. Nice to see you here today. You can actually see at the moment that winter is on the way. It is autumn now, by the way, but I think it really does feel as if winter is on the way. Now, I looked at my window this morning and this is what I saw. Look at that already. You can see condensation on the window. So the glass is covered with condensation. And that means that the temperature outside is starting to drop. So inside the house, it is nice and warm. However, outside the house, it is not so warm. So we might say that the signs of winter approaching are very evident. So you can see there that there is a lot of steam on the window. There is a lot of condensation on the window. So I think now it is safe to say that winter is definitely on the way. In fact, last night it was freezing. I was freezing cold in bed. Not only that, I also had a bad dream as well. Mika says, I think it is possible to have plastic inside the body. So we often eat plastic without noticing it or without realizing that we're doing it. I think this is the thing that many people are worried about now. So people are actually concerned by the fact that a lot of the plastic is very small. So it is a big problem, and I don't think, my personal opinion, I don't think that the problem is going to go away. I think it's going to take many years to solve that problem. Hola! Hola from Corrie. Hello, Corrie. Nice to see you here. Mika is very lucky. You are lucky because apparently in Japan it is still 30 degrees. 30. That's it. I've just decided I'm going to get a plane ticket to Japan. I think so. I'm going to stay there because apparently it's nice and warm still. Here in the UK, it is becoming very cold. Shall we have a look outside? Because we haven't had a look in the garden. Let's see what the birds are doing, shall we? Oh, yes, there are some birds. So this is a live view outside. You can see there are lots of birds flying around. Oh, I can see a goldfinch. So in the middle, you can see a goldfinch with a red face. Also, blue tits and maybe great tits as well. But there you can see in the middle, there is a goldfinch. I think goldfinches are lovely and they make the most gorgeous sound. It's like a little sweet whistle. So there is a live view. Yes, that is actually live. Some people think that it isn't, but all of my shots are live and happening right now. We will have another look in a little while outside. What's up, Mr. Duncan? It's nice to see you and your lessons. Thank you very much. And a big greeting to Vietnam. Hello to you. Alexandra asks, Mr. Duncan, do you like winter? Now, I like the appearance of winter. However, I don't like cold weather. I'm not a big fan of cold weather. So with me, my emotions are very mixed when it comes to winter. So because of winter being quite nice to look at, I love watching the snowfall. I love being out in the snow. However, I don't like the cold weather. Hello, Christina. Oh, hello, Christina. Nice to see you here and welcome back. It's nice to see you here today. Don't forget, I am with you every day during October. So everything that happens during October, you will see because I will be here every day. And I'm back tomorrow as well. Connell says, I have been teaching since 2001 and today is Teacher's Day. Don't I deserve a round of applause, Mr. Duncan? OK, Connell, to celebrate Connell's special day, because it's Teacher's Day where Connell is, how about a round of applause? Well deserved. Well deserved. RHS says, if I were a bird, your house would be a paradise. Well, I always welcome the animals, however big they are or however small they are, except flies. I don't like flies, unfortunately. I find flies very annoying because they do you know what flies do? When they land on your food, they actually take some of the food and then they spit the food out again. They actually vomit on your food. So that's the reason why I don't like flies. I find flies very annoying. In fact, out of all the animals that exist on the planet, I think flies are my least favourite, to be honest. Connell says, thank you for your applause. You are welcome, no problem. It's time now to take a look at a couple of English words. Well, in fact, we're going to look at a word and also some descriptions of things that you will see around you every day. So first of all, we are going to take a look at the word wood. Wood. And you will notice straight away there is some information on the screen. So the word wood is a modal verb? What is a modal verb, Mr. Duncan? A modal verb expresses necessity. So a modal verb expresses necessity or possibility. And there are many modal verbs. For example, must, shall, will, should, can, could, may, might, and of course, would. We can also say the past of will is would. He would. It would not. So the past tense of will, used as a modal verb, is would. And don't forget, will is also a modal verb. Conditional mood, something that is imagined, or something that might be imagined as a consequence. So the outcome of something. When we talk about consequence, we actually refer to the outcome, how something ends. He would lose his job if they found out. So you can see there, we are imagining the consequence of something happening. He would lose his job if they found out. To give advice, I would not. So we might say I would or I would not. And of course, as a contraction, we can say wouldn't. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. To express desire or inclination, something you would like to do. I would love to work in England. I would love to work in England. In that sentence, you are expressing desire or the need to do something. You feel like doing something. You have inclination. Inclination. I like that word. To express a polite request. Would you pour the tea, please? Would you pour the tea, please? To express willingness. So something you want to do, something that you would like to do. Who would live here? Who would live here? You are asking that as a question. So in that question, you are asking who would be willing to live here? Who would live here? So we can use it to express willingness. To express conjecture. Ooh. So if you consider something, if you think about something, maybe you come to some sort of conclusion through thinking, conjecture, opinion, or hope. We can use the word would. I would imagine that they are home now. I would imagine that they are home now. So I am thinking that that thing has happened. I guess some people would consider it mean. So again, would means to think or to have an opinion or to express an opinion. Finally, on this list, I would have to agree. So again, if you have to agree, you are making a conjecture. You are concluding that you would have to agree. So I hope they are useful. And finally, to use would ironically as a way of making a comment about behaviour that is typical or expected. They would say that, wouldn't they? They would say that, wouldn't they? So it is something that is expected. However, you are using the actual sentence in an ironic way. In literature, to express a wish or regret. Now, this is an old-fashioned way of expressing the word would. Would that he had lived to finish it. So in that sense, we are using it in a way that might appear in a story or in any type of literature. So I hope that helps you there. I have been asked to explain the uses of the word would, and there are some of them. So I hope that has helped you. The live chat is very busy today. Wow, so many people are here. Thank you for joining me. Palmyra. I am from Lithuania, and it is a Baltic state. My granddaughter is a musician, and she plays the oboe. Now, the oboe is very similar. It is something you blow, is that right? The oboe. Isn't it like a big thing you blow? Or is it that big thing that looks like a cello? The oboe. It's a very strange word, by the way. Oboe. I'm only joking. Christina, do you use would when you look back on the past, remembering things that often happen? Yes, I suppose if you were talking about things you used to do. When I was a child, I would walk for miles and miles. So yes, you are reflecting on the past. You are talking about something that you participated in or an activity from your past. You would do it. So I would walk for miles and miles when I was a child. Arts B, can I answer you? I'm not sure what that means, so I will move on. Palmyra and Rahul is here. Thank you very much. Also, I would like to speak like you, says Maturin. Well, you've come to the right place because my English is very clear. I hope you can understand me. And of course, don't forget, if you want to see the captions, you can actually see them live. So if you want to watch the captions, press that button on your keyboard and you will get captions as if by magic. So when I say captions, I mean subtitles. Alamgir is now talking to Connell. Your job is great. One of my favourite habits is to learn new languages. I would say that these lessons help you a lot. You are right, Alamgir. Yes. One of the things about teaching, and this is something I used to talk about to parents. When I was in China, they used to send me to visit schools, and quite often I would give speeches to the parents and also to teachers as well. So not only students, but also people who were teaching English and the parents of those who were learning English. But I would often tell the parents that one of the greatest things about teaching is that you learn as you do the job. So as you do it, you also learn things as well. So one of the great joys of teaching, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that I can learn things as well. A teacher doesn't know everything. So quite often teaching is a good way of expanding your own knowledge. And I'm sure many teachers would agree with that. Hello to F. Pradox. Hello to you. Where are you watching at the moment? I will be going soon, but first of all, I have something else to show you before I leave you. And this is something I wanted to quickly show you before I go. I've been asked to explain the differences between street, road, and avenue. So very quickly, before I leave you, here are the exclamations right now. The explanations are as follows. First of all, street. The word street can refer to a public road in a town, city or village. typically with houses or buildings on one or both sides. A street will often have access for people both on foot and in vehicles. So normally you can walk up the street or down the street, and you can drive up the street and down the street. There are phrases as well connected to this word, streets ahead. If you are streets ahead, it means you have an advantage over someone. You are ahead of everyone else. You are streets ahead. So that is a phrase that you can use. And also on the streets. When we talk about being on the streets, normally we refer to a person being homeless, a person who has nowhere to live. Road, a wide way leading from one place to another, especially one with a specially prepared surface which vehicles can use. So road, there is a difference between street and road. So road is more specific. There are some phrases connected to road. You can have one for the road, which means the final thing that you do. Maybe you are in the bar and you are having a drink and you have one final drink. You can say, this is one for the road. One for the road. So the thing that you do before leaving or departing. Hit the road. If you hit the road, it means you start your journey. You start to leave. You hit the road. You depart. You leave. You hit the road. And if you come to a crossroads, now here is a very interesting phrase. Come to a crossroads means that you have come to a point in your life where you have to make a decision. You have to decide on which choice you are going to make, which direction you are going to go in your life. So if you come to a crossroads, it means you come to a place where you have more than one choice. You have to make a choice. Then there is avenue. Avenue. I will pronounce that again. Avenue. A broad road in a town or city, typically having trees at regular intervals along its sides. A tree-lined approach to a large property can also be an avenue. In North America, the name given to a thoroughfare that intersects with a street that is laid out in a grid pattern. And I can show you what an avenue looks like using this map. And there you can see two avenues. So the streets are all going off from the main avenue. So the avenues are the main roads, and all of the smaller streets will divide off in their own direction. So the word avenue has a lot of uses. You can say 7th Avenue or 6th Avenue or 3rd Avenue. Quite often you will hear these used in North America, especially the United States. We can also use avenue to say explore, explore. So maybe if you pursue something or follow something, you might pursue an avenue. It is the thing that you are going to look at. You are exploring something. You are going into deeper detail about something. And finally, here is one especially for those living in France. This is a real word that we use in English, cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac. A street or passage that is closed at one end. A road that cannot be passed through. A road or street with a dead end. So it means you can't drive through it. So when we say cul-de-sac, It means a road that you can't pass through. And the word itself comes from French and originally was used in anatomy, which is the study of the body. The translation literally means bottom of the sack. So for those watching in France, yes, we do use a lot. We use a lot of your phrases. I'm not joking, we do. Oh no, it's almost time to go. I can't believe it already. Bottom of the sack. Yes, it's very unusual that, isn't it? And also the phrase or the word itself originally was used in anatomy. So anatomy is the study of the workings of the human body. Thank you very much for your company. I will be going in a moment because now we are coming up to 3 o'clock. I will be back tomorrow. Here are the live times. You can catch me Monday to Friday, 2 p.m, Saturday, 12 p.m. Tomorrow, I'm with you from 12 p.m, midday, UK time. And on Sunday, I am back with you at 2 p.m. And then next week, yes, Monday to Friday. We will do it all over again. Can you believe it? But it is true. And for those who want to make a donation, I will put that on the screen now. Thank you very much to those who have made donations. That's lovely. It will allow my work to continue forever and ever. Thank you to Pachu. Thank you to, yes, organs. The things in your body, the study of the human body, all of the parts, all of the organs and the things that you use to live and survive. For example, your heart, your lungs, your stomach, and other things. Maybe a brain, maybe. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Grace. See you tomorrow. Yes, I am back tomorrow. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. But I'm doing this every day during October. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Lewis, for being today's moderators. Very kind of you. And also Belarusia as well. Thank you for keeping order on my live chat. Frederica. Also, Artsby, see you tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm on tomorrow earlier. So tomorrow is Saturday. I'm with you from 12 p.m. So earlier tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it's 2 p.m. So I will see you tomorrow on Saturday. No rest for me. Not at all. This is Mr. Duncan saying, thanks for watching today. I hope this has been useful. And of course, until tomorrow, 12 p.m. That is just after lunchtime, UK time. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thanks a lot for watching me today. I really do appreciate it. And of course, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Where's the music? Where's the music? Where is it? Ta-ta for now.